I low-key woke up so confused because this is the quietest I have ever heard my apartment be. Living in the heart of Atlanta is just never quiet, so this is insane, but I love it so much. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is what I asked for Christmas. It's a little late, but I'll still take it.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at my candle. Just don't make fun of me, but my Halloween pumpkin is still out here.
I am kind of losing my voice a little bit, but normally I could never talk to you on this balcony. It would be way too loud. That's why I have a mic in the first place.
Look at this cutie. Snow drip going on. And Daddy, what do you have on?
Bear suit.
Okay.
All the times that knock me off my swing, breaking the chain lately. I'm trying to find some kind of closure, spinning circles at the roller rink. I could walk or skate around, but I'm back where I came from.
So I have not been out in the snow a single time. You can probably hear, but today it is much louder than it was yesterday. I wouldn't say it's as loud as it is normally just because the roads are kind of icy. We did not get our day 2 of snow, but I definitely did try to fully indulge in yesterday's snow day. You saw I didn't vlog a lot. I did have to get some work done, but even still, I feel like yesterday's work day was like very slow paced. I like kind of balanced between like hanging out with my family and getting work done. We did like a huge closet declutter. I mean intense, like the biggest one I've ever done. It should be up on the channel already by now if you haven't seen that. I had my toughest critic come down and help me clear out anything they thought that I didn't need out of my closet. So yeah, if you haven't seen that, make sure you go check it out. But yeah, we're getting ready to go. I honestly didn't want to do too much this weekend, but whenever my parents are in town, they're like, we want to do things. And I was trying to, January, I feel like everybody's having a low buy, especially with what I just bought this week. But my mom was like, yeah, no, we're leaving the house. I didn't come down here to be trapped inside your apartment. So we're going to go antiquing. I have high hopes for not getting too many things because I just got done doing a declutter. So stuff is not something I'm really trying to accumulate right now. Not to say I won't get like anything. I don't know. It'd have to really fit the bill for what I want. I feel like before when I went shopping, it would be like, I'll be like, I can make something work with this. But to be honest, there's not really anything I'm looking for. But we're gonna let her walk through. I think she's not having a good day unless she's shopping. Did you just get those out of my closet?
No, you did. Don't tell me a minute ago.
Jhordan sweater, Jhordan's jeans, might be your socks,
Seriously?
and half of your DNA.
I'm not your mother.
Yeah, but I think siblings share 50% DNA with each other.
Really? I would think it'd be more, no?
I don't know. Maybe. I could have made that up.
She's not going with us. She doesn't like to go look at old things.
Sometimes there could be spirits in those stores.
Is that the only reason why you don't want to go?
And it's boring.
There it is.
And I think Annabelle came from an antique shop.
If you were doing what you wanted us to do today, what would you do?
I want to go bowling.
That sounds fun. We can go bowling.
Tanya said no. Maybe if you say that you want to go, she'll want to go.
I feel like with the snow outside, she probably just wants to be on the couch tonight. Because I promised
She's been
her
on the couch for a week straight.
she loves the couch. I promised her we'd watch like zombie stuff. You want to do that later?
No, I want to go bowling.
Oh, we'll go bowling.
And eat a Jersey Mike sub.
That's your ideal day.
Sponsor me.
Bowling and Jersey Mike's. Does my voice sound like crazy?
You kind of sound like me.
And there you have it, folks. You can go.
Oh, and I'm also about to wear the LED dream too.
Okay. So now that you've seen Taylor's outfit, I have on a cashmere. Is this like a polo? It's kind of like a, what do you call this? It's not polo. Yeah, but it's got like the. I'm trying my best not to wear these every day, but I'm not doing a good job. They're just so comfortable, and I feel like they match everything. I feel like a lot of outfits I was wearing, I was like, I don't know what shoes to wear. Like, I feel like I'm missing something. Once I added these, it added a lot to my closet. For the top layer, you know, we need to have a coat. I added my longer trench coat today. You know, I've been raving about this little like quince cashmere scarf, so of course we're gonna throw that on. And I think it is a metallic Chanel type of day, just to add something like that's kind of a pop, even though I kind of already have silvers in the outfit, but they're very subtle. That is the outfit for today, to go hopefully only spend my mom's money. We'll see. Not on myself, on her. She's not giving me any money. Oh, and if you're wondering why I sound like this, it is because I think I'm getting sick. My throat has been hurting for like, I want to say like 4 or 5 days now, so I have this little raspy voice against my will at the moment. According to my mom, this is a miniature casket. These are so stunning. I would get them if I didn't have a million miniature little things. Like, I don't know where else to put things like this, and I'm not actually gonna drink out of them, so. You know what? Bring back things like this. This is a toast rack. I guess, I don't know, maybe they set it out for family breakfast if you have a big family. But like, I love how they had a thing for everything. It's still pretty light. Like, it's not super heavy. You know, it's just getting hotter by the year. See this one right here. Oh, that one. This one. That's pretty. These are lamps, apparently. I have no idea how they glow. I think maybe this turns on. Okay, where'd you get this from? Are you gatekeeping?
No.
Very nice. Very nice. It goes good with the stash. This looks like the Pixar lamp. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I don't know how to replicate that sound. We are having a little cozy night in. It's super cold outside Saturday night, and I feel like I have been just running everywhere for the past couple of weeks, so I could not wait because I knew we were gonna do this. By the way, how cute is the new bedroom look? Like with the pajamas? I'm obsessed. I feel like this is so my vibe, but very comfy, very cozy. I went ahead and put on my pajamas. I got these from Urban Outfitters, but I will say I struggled really bad to get the complete set in this, because the first time I ordered it, they sent me the pants twice. When I hit them up and was like, hey, can you send me my top? And they tried to tell me it was out of stock. I'm like, it's not out of stock. I'm looking at it. The pants, they don't sell these anymore. It's just one of those places, once they sell it, it's gone. But I think they still have the top, which is useless without the bottoms. But I had to fight for my shirt, okay? But I'm glad that I did, because I think it's super cute. We do this thing where when we can't decide on what we want to eat, we just kind of pick out a whole bunch of different little things. Like, honestly, this is my favorite way to eat stuff, because I feel like you just get an abundance of things. So we went and picked up Cuban food. We went and picked up Italian food. I think that's pretty much it, but we went to like 3 different places. So honestly, like, these kind of nights with my family are just my favorite thing. I'm such like a family oriented person. That might be why I'm not good at like going out and like hanging out with friends or even making friends, but I'm just one of those people that's just always around my family. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but maybe I should be more intentional about that this year. But I don't know. I feel like I was just really blessed to have like a great family. Like, don't get me wrong, they get on my nerves sometimes, but I feel like you expect that from them. Like, they're predictable. And that's why I like to hang out with them so much, which honestly is a blessing because I know so many people have like family that they would consider very unpredictable and like very anxiety inducing. So I'm very grateful for what I have. They are the absolute best, a joy to be around, also a headache to be around. Speaking of, they've given me a headache today. I have a slight one right now, but it's fine. I'm gonna go drink a Coke and hope that it just fades away.
What you got, girl?
Oh, we got plantains? Dang, boy.
This is just the first plate.
Let's see if he left me anything. Got the salad, pasta, half-eaten pizza, half-eaten baguette, some plantains, empanadas. Yeah, this is just all over the place. I actually cannot tell you the last time that I have been on this vlog. I have no idea. It's just been a super busy week for me, which I'm not complaining. It's been a really good week too. I was talking to my boyfriend. He was just like doing like a little mental check-in. He was like, how are you doing? And I was very surprised to realize like I've been doing very well actually. Like things have been consistently busy, but not in a way that's overwhelming. Honestly, I didn't expect it to even be this busy in January. I think I even may have said like, oh, it's gonna be pretty chill probably heading into January because like all the collaborations and things like that slow down after Christmas. It has not. It's been very steady, but I feel like it's been in a steady pace that I can handle, which I really appreciate. I need to go and run to several grocery stores. I think I need to go to Party City. Does Party City still exist? I actually have no idea, but I'm doing a collaboration with a brand for Valentine's Day, and so I'm having my cousins come over, I'm having my sister come over, and basically I'm setting up a party. And I'm a little nervous because I am never the person to set up a party, okay? Hold on, I feel like I need to multitask. I'm gonna go in with this Fenty Beauty lip liner. I have a love-hate relationship with this lip liner. When it's good, it's good. And when it's bad, it's bad. I don't know what it is. I think my biggest issue is it breaks so easily. Like, I just got this not too long ago, and I had to resharpen it because it broke off, like, 3 times in a span of, like, less than 2 weeks or something like that. It's a gorgeous color. I don't know if it's just a me problem. But sometimes I feel like it glides on beautifully, which is what I've heard about it. And then sometimes I feel like it just makes me want to pick up a different lip liner. And then I'm just gonna go over it with a little bit of Bobbi Brown. I feel like this has been my go-to kind of everyday color with a brown lip liner. It's Sandwash Pink. I'm just not the person who is the party planner, the hostess. That's just not my personality. Just because planning takes a lot for me, I feel like it takes me longer than the average person. I would love to be the person that like hosts things at her house and stuff like that. So we'll use this as a bit of a test run, I guess you could say, and we'll see how it goes. And if it goes well, maybe I would do it again. Am I holding this upside down? The Yves Saint Laurent blush. Again, this is like an everyday kind of pink for me. I went back to my old brow stuff. You know when you like just stop using something just because, not necessarily because it's bad, you just stop and you just do something else. I don't know, I get bored. I have a day ahead of me. I just wanted to check in because I feel like I've been neglecting you guys. And I guess my excitement for vlogging kind of left after it stopped snowing. As you could see, I was very excited. And then it literally only snowed one day and I was like, is that it? Is that all we got? And now it's low-key warm outside. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I wanted to discuss this. The fact that the girls are excited for me dropping a book channel. Like, honestly, I didn't think anybody would be that excited. Like, I thought I'd have maybe like a couple people be like, yeah, you know, but I was actually really surprised in my last video. I think that was like the most commented on thing. And like the way you guys were talking, honestly, you kind of felt like how I felt. Like somebody was like, I squealed when you said it. Like, that's how I feel about reading. So when I was reading like that feedback from you guys, that just made me so excited. little update on that. I actually had planned to film kind of my favorite books of 2024 today. This has to go up in January, you know? I mean, it doesn't have to, but I definitely need to film it in January, and it can't go up any later than like first week of February. Because at that point, yeah, I made myself sit down the other day and create the channel and put the little profile picture. I haven't added a header yet, but I was like, you know, baby steps. I at least need to do this, like, to make it feel real. And now every time I log into YouTube to, like, watch myself, not watch myself, but, like, watch YouTube myself, I see my little book channel and I see the little profile picture and it just, I'd be like, who's that? And I'm like, girl, that's you. And I don't know, it feels so exciting. Also, I saw several people say, like, why don't you just put it over here? I didn't really explain that, and I definitely agree with you guys. Like, somebody was like, a fashion book channel, like a girl who's into fashion and books would be like the coolest thing. I agree with you. I'm not saying those people don't exist, because I exist and you exist and we both like those things, but the problem is the algorithm doesn't really like that combination too hot. If I would have started my channel off with that, it wouldn't be a big deal, but because I have been on here for years and have only ever like mentioned books in vlogs and never have like created a full book video and therefore don't have a following for reading, girl, if I tried to do book videos on here, the algorithm would eat me up, and not in a good way. Okay, so I just decided it has to go somewhere else. I feel like sometimes I want to do things, and then sometimes I have to remind myself, like, business mind, Jhordan, business mind, that's not smart. So yeah, that's what ultimately brought me to just deciding to make a whole other channel for it. So nobody feel like pressure to support. Like, my own mother was like, yeah, I don't want to read any books, so I probably won't watch that channel. And I was like, say less, don't even subscribe, like, because that actually would not be good for me. Just hope to make it like a platform, like starting from beginning to end, of people who are just, you know, all interested in the same thing. That's all I want it to be, and that's why I'm creating a whole other channel in the first place. So definitely appreciate the people that like are always trying to support me, but definitely also do not feel pressured. Like, in fact, I'm asking you not to follow if you are not interested in something like that. I know that sounds really, really crazy. I think I learned my lesson from Instagram. It took me a really long time to start growing on there, because I had just started using my personal Instagram that I had with like all of my high school friends and like high school somewhat friends on there and stuff like that. And so yeah, I've learned my lesson when it comes to social media. Don't ask your friends and family to like follow you. Like, you want to build like a genuine audience, and so that's what I'm trying to do with the book channel, and I'm so excited. This is what I'm wearing today. I honestly was a little stuck at first because I really hate getting ready for winter when it doesn't have like winter weather outside, but it's like 55 degrees. I remembered that I was just complaining about not being able to wear this jacket because it's been so cold. Decided to wear my vintage diesel jacket. Underneath, I put on this little J. Crew tank. It's got this little trim on it. The jeans, also J. Crew. The only thing about these, I ordered them too small, otherwise they'd be absolutely perfect. I listened to the reviews and everybody was like, these pants are way too big. Girl, they are not. Oh my gosh. I mean, I know everybody's different, but yeah, I shouldn't have listened to those reviews because I was not able to return them. I wore my black Adidas Sambas and then the bag. I feel like I always wear this bag, but honestly, it's just such a good bag, and I feel like it goes with this perfectly. I feel relaxed, but still like I tried. All right, let's go. I have a long to-do list. Hey, babe. We're all dressed and ready for the Galentine's party. Let me show you the stuff that I found for the party.
It's not a party, it's a get together. You seen that episode of Pink is Purr?
I actually tried not to get too much, and I went to all different places. I feel like it looks like a lot now, but I feel like when I lay this out, it's not gonna look like a lot. Minus most of the food stuff. Got some pink roses, of course. Found these little really cute candlesticks at Hobby Lobby. Some paint supplies, trying to keep with a pink theme, so picked up these little peel off masks so we can do those later. Heart confetti, lots of marshmallows. Okay, I love marshmallows apparently because I accidentally bought two. We've got these heart hanging decor. I think I'm gonna put these over the couch. I think that'll be cute. Some little heart-shaped lollipops. I went back and forth with this. I didn't know if this was kind of OD, but it's like a table runner and it's light pink. I just didn't know how everything was gonna look laid out like on my kitchen island, if that's what you want to call it, kitchen bar. But I guess we'll find out. I have it now and I'm like, for $8, I don't see myself returning it, so I might as well make use of it. Then I found these really cute candlesticks at Marshall's. How much were they? These were $7. I really didn't want to get too many things that I felt like I couldn't reuse. Like there was a whole bunch of like paper crap that I just did not want to get, so I tried to keep it to a minimum. This random pink plate I figured would be cute for like cupcakes or something, and then the plates that we'll eat off. I would have eaten off my own plates, but they're green, but that would have thrown off the whole pink vibe. And then cupcakes, of course, some easels for the painting, and this is the piñata that the brand sent over. It's actually really cute, and they sent over a piñata stick. Ma'am, why are you blowing this up with your mouth? Are you filled with helium?
Oh, you wanted it to float.
Yes.
It gave me a stick.
Girl, I wouldn't have bought the helium tank if I wanted it to sit on the floor. Air it out.
I'm sorry. I'm just doing what the directions told me to do. I thought you had to.
I literally handed you a whole entire helium tank. Speaking of,
How am I supposed to blow this out? I'm gonna have to suck it out.
I had to literally go pick up a whole entire helium tank. I tried to go to a physical store to get them blown up. Let's just say I wasn't getting out of my car when I showed up, okay? I, in turn, decided to run to Target and buy a whole entire helium tank. So, if any of my family and friends need balloons, that wasn't that dramatic.
No, don't do that. Because if anything happens and this comes out, guess what? Everybody else, this is gonna go off too.
This? The water.
The sprinklers.
Oh.
Anything. You don't hang anything
Oh,
on
no.
there.
I wasn't gonna do that. Okay.
Don't hang
Well, that's what
anything
tailor
on there. You can pull it through the other side.
Loop it through. It's not gonna break off? No.
Do you want your vent or do you want your fan to break off?
Neither. The game is called Most Likely To. Whoever gets pointed at against that round, they hit the piñata. Of course, you need to be blindfolded. Why me? You have to take, you want to take some glasses off. You won't be seeing anyway.
I feel like the skin is kind of glowing today, and that says a lot because I've been going through it skin wise. Like I feel like I've just been trying to attack it to make it look better because I'm not used to having like dark pigmentation and huge pimples and blemishes. If anything, I get those like pimples that hurt like under your skin that you cannot pop, like cystic. That has always been my biggest issue, but even those are kind of more rare nowadays. But yeah, we're trying to get rid of this little spot right here. Don't ask me why I'm putting on makeup. Honestly, it's 5 p.m. and I was just like, I want to look pretty. I started putting on makeup, probably mostly because it has been a rough day as far as like being tired goes, which is so funny to me because I just ended my cycle like yesterday. So you would think I would have been tired earlier this week. No, like I have been fine as far as tired goes. I feel like I've been working on my supplements and like my nutrition, and that's helped a lot. What happened was last night, your girl, she got in bed at a decent time. She is knocked out, right? Tell me why the fire alarm goes off. I was so upset. Shockingly, I didn't wake up scared. Like, I would have thought that I would have been like... It actually took me, I think, about 3 minutes to realize, like, this is a fire alarm. You need to go outside. Honestly, I'm also a little desensitized from college because they used to always do those little drills. Honestly, they did it so often. I know this is bad, okay? I would stop going outside. The fire alarm would go off and I'd be like, I'm not gonna go stand outside for no reason. Because they would do it at night too. They do it in the middle of the day. They do it at night. It was just happening so often. And I think it was only our, like, whatever you want to call it, building, dorm. I can't remember the word dorm. That they would do it in. I was like, I'm sick of this. Honestly, they shouldn't have done that because I feel like if we would have had a serious problem, there were so many of us at one point that we were just like, we're not going outside. And you know when you're young, you're like 20, 19, 21, we just didn't think anything was going to happen to us because that's just how you think at that age. But now, I'm not gonna lie, I considered staying inside. I did. There's been way too much like bad news about fires and things like that. I'm like, I don't want to be a part of this bad news. And so I just got my clothes together and I checked the hallways to see if anybody else was trying to figure out what was going on. Completely empty. Nobody was out there. So I was like, okay, I guess it's just me. I did look out on the balcony and I saw one guy like walking his dog. So I was like, okay, I don't think he's walking his dog for the heck of it. It looked like he was outside because of the fire alarm going off. I'm not gonna go just stand outside. It's like 20 something degrees at this point. I basically got my car keys and I went to my car and I like drove around the block, and then I finally saw people like standing outside and things like that, which I'm so glad that I chose to do the car thing because those people were standing outside for over an hour. When I decided to loop around the building, that's when the fire truck had pulled up. So I'm like, okay, bet, like they're gonna handle the situation. This will be over in like a few minutes. No, the fire alarm didn't go off even when they left. Like I parked where I could see the fire truck the whole entire time because I wanted to know what was up. I'm nosy, okay? And I saw them leave and I gave it some time because I wasn't going back in there with the fire alarm going off. It was super, super loud, super annoying. Like you honestly would rather be outside. You're not about to stay inside because the fire alarm is just terrible. So in the middle of the night, after I'd been asleep for a couple of hours, I had to get up and sit outside for like an hour and a half in the cold, well, with the windows cracked, you know, because you're not supposed to sit in your car with the windows up. But yeah, and that honestly rocked my whole morning routine, my whole day. After I ate my breakfast, I felt so tired. I was like, I'm gonna take a 30-minute nap. That 30-minute nap turned into like 2 hours, and I feel like I've just been tired all day, more tired than I've been all week on my actual period. So yeah, I feel like I just super long story short, I feel like I just needed this little makeover to help myself feel better. So do you remember earlier in the vlog when we went to the antique shop? I was really just there to browse and support my mother in her shopping, which she didn't buy anything, but I realized I didn't show you what I got. This was one of the things that I found. How cute is this? I feel like I look like a lady in the 1920s right now because of my hair. I have it up because I'm deep conditioning right now. They don't have a ton of clothes there if you happen to go there. I think it's called like Park. Did I say the name of the place already? Let me see what it's called. Okay, I was right. It's called Park West Vintage because I've been getting a ton of questions like on my Instagram about it, so I want to make sure you know that. Don't go there looking for clothes though. I just got lucky. It's not really like a clothes place. It's filled with decor. But I came across this little, what I'm assuming to be a vintage slip dress. I can't figure out like where it's from or anything because there are no tags on it, but it's clearly very old just because of the detailing on it. Like the lace is absolutely everything. Hold on. I might have to stand on my ottoman so you can see. There we go. Enjoy my ankles. But yeah, you can see it also has lace trim at the bottom, the little flowers. Do you see the way this fits? Love me a good loungewear set, love pajamas. I would consider myself like a collector of pretty around the house wear. But I had been on the hunt for a vintage like slip dress nightgown, if you will, that didn't give moo. It's got like a tiny bit of space, but the ruching is beautiful, and yeah, I'm obsessed with her. She's adorable. But this is not the only thing that I got. Yes, I did. How could I leave this there? I had wanted like the chunky brown fur coat look for a little minute, and I kind of just gave up because I was like, you know what? It's not cold enough here for that, which I beg to differ nowadays. It actually is quite cold. When I was trying to find one in person, like purposefully, every time it looks like it's secondhand, which I don't mind something being secondhand, but I don't want to look like this is a hand-me-down. You know what I'm saying? Like when something doesn't fit you right, that's not what I was looking for. So I would come across things, I'm like, this doesn't fit right. This is the first one to actually fit me like a glove. So of course I have to put it on. We're just gonna put it on top of the nightgown. Imagine if the fire would have happened last night and I had on this gown and I would have threw on this. She's very pretty. I honestly feel like Whitley Gilbert from like If You Watch a Different World, from that one episode, and it does have pockets, but yeah, she's beautiful. It's very well taken care of. Hold on, I feel like you couldn't see the color very well. There you go. Do you see how thick she is? Like the way she sits is absolutely everything. I'm obsessed. There was no way I was leaving this. So yeah, I'm proud of me. I feel like I did buy more than I intended to, but both of the things that I bought were things that were on my list, so claps to me. If you saw the closet video that I mentioned already earlier, I feel like the older you get, it's really quality over quantity for sure, and I feel like that's how I'm feeling. So yeah, but several people were like, girl, we missed the fashion videos, and look, okay, we are so back as far as the fashion videos go. I was just kind of stating I didn't want to do the whole look at everything that I got from Zara type of thing. Like I'll show you things that I bought, but it'll probably be more so in a way where like it's a lot of things over the span of months that I've bought, you know? I just don't want to be wasteful anymore, okay? Yeah, I appreciate you guys' patience with me. I've tried to trickle fashion into the videos or the vlogs over the year and a half that I took a break from like making fashion content. That was just the only way that I felt like, I don't know, like I didn't have to go buy things to show. I'm getting ready to close out this vlog because I do need to finish editing it. I feel like editing has been, oh my gosh, very interesting lately because I've been doing this thing where I've been challenging myself to post short form content, so like on Instagram every single day. I don't think I've done that since I was like an aspiring content creator. It's crazy the type of grit and determination you have when you want to be something, as opposed to like when you're already in that position. And so yeah, I'm challenging myself. I think I am up to like maybe 20 days now, something like that. But if you're not following me on Instagram and you want more content from me, I'm literally over there every day. Okay, let me go. I'm getting a little lightheaded. With me being sleep half the day, I'm dehydrated, running on low hours of sleep. We'll see you in the next video. Love you so much.